Hello everyone. So welcome to WilNF, and this will be the first episode of Might and Magic 3 Isles of Terra. We have episode 0 already uploaded. That's just character creation. I make my party. It's pretty boring, but I don't know, some people like that. So if you want to see my choices and rationale, also give a bit of exposition on the game. If you're interested in knowing more about the development of the game and whatnot. Okay, let's get the game booted here. FCI. Just the volume here. I noticed in my character creation video it was kind of low. I'm trying to strike a good balance. Let's see. That's about as loud as my voice here. A little bit. Let's put it. Alright, let's try that. Alright, so like I said, we already created our party. So let's go ahead and get into the game here. There they are. Alrighty, so first off, I'll introduce the party. Here we have Clobber, like Clobber, whatever. Male, evil, H-orc, human orc, barbarian, or half-orc. We have Dumpy, the male good dwarf knight. Eloa, the female evil elf archer. Salazar, a male good gnome cleric. Merlidian, a male neutral elf sorcerer. And Wisp, a female neutral gnome druid. So the three on the right here are pure casters. So we have a caster of natural magic, a caster of arcane magic, and a caster of clerical magic. We have the archer. The archer is like a sorcerer knight hybrid. They're a caster of arcane magic. Their spells are just as effective as the sorcerer, but they have half the amount of spell points that the sorcerer gets. So they can cast the spells just as effective, but only half as much. And we have a knight and a barbarian, so this is two physical heavyweights. They'll have the most HP and they'll do the most physical damage. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about my party. We have a mix. We actually have no humans in our party. I think that's the first time I've never had a human. But yeah, so Might and Magic here, basically it throws you into a town called Fountainhead. You can see there's a whole bunch of fountains here. Green ooze surges in the fountain's bowl. Throw in a coin. The coin sinks in the sludge. So we can't do anything with those yet. Right now Fountainhead is overtaken by evil, and we need to cleanse that evil. So one thing Might and Magic is notorious for doing is to, you create a party and you're just thrown into like some adventure. Here you have Korak's notes. He has notes on all the... Korak is like a scholar or something, a historian. Anyway, he writes about all the areas of the game. So, in the days when Fountainhead was created, Morphose was summoned to be its protector, but the Rat Overlord captured him and locked him in a magical cell, allowing the moose rats to run free in the town along with their allies to take shape from the green ooze. Morphose must be freed to lift the curse of the ooze. Current quests: find Morphose, the protector of Fountainhead, and release him from his magic cell. So that's basically all you're given. There's a manual that is very helpful because this is it's a complicated game. If you haven't played these types of games, you'll have trouble. So you have a quick reference chart here. We're all level 1. We're just basic adventurers. Our sorcerer has a pitiful 4 HP. Our barbarian is a nice hearty 18. You start off with food, gems, and gold. You can see HP, SP stands for spell points. The sorcerer has 9. The archer has 4. He has half the amount of spell points as the archer. And it's going to be that way throughout the whole game. So you have a in-game map here, which really not great. And unfortunately, when I did my Might Magic 4 playthrough, we had a external mod edition called Where Are We? That has great maps. Since we're not playing the DOS version, we're playing the Super Nintendo version. We can't link to the game. So the interface here, you have shoot arrows, so range attack, range physical. Here, if you want to cast spells, these two guys can't cast spells, but archer has light only. The cleric has a couple of spells, 1 damage spell, 1 healing, a status removal, sleep, and 1 utility, light. Our sorcerer has mainly utility and damage only. They don't get healing. A lot of utility, and the druid gets a mix. So you have 1 healing spell, 1 utility, 1 status removal, and well, light. I guess that's utility as well. So you can sleep. The top right, recover your hit points. This moves you ahead 1 square, but also bashes doors, weak doors and walls. You can dismiss anyone from your party. You saw the notes. Here it gives you the time and everything. Your map, quick reference. And in the middle, here you can save. You can load. You can call on Mr. Wizard's help if you're ever stuck, like if you ever get in a bad situation where like you're checkmate and you die, you can call Mr. Wizard. He'll bring you back to Fountainhead at a cost. He'll take 1 level from each character in the party, so you lose a level. And I see over our archer, the 3rd character, there's like a graphical bug. There's like a little flickering pixel there. It's a bit odd. Let me lower the music a little bit. I don't know, it might be a little high. There. Should be about good. Yeah, so basically you move 1 square at a time in this game. It's turn-based, it's an RPG. First thing we want to do is to get friends. I am not a beggar, but I'm short 50 gold for materials for me studies. If you helps me, I can give membership to Raven's Guild. Pay? Sure. So you want to get guild membership for the casters so they can purchase spells at the local guild. There we are. And here's Fenn's Fineries. A stubby warrior stands proudly by a gleaming treasure of weapons, armor, and general goods. Exquisite, yes? Price is good. You browse? I guess a warrior wouldn't have a voice like that, I don't know. Yeah. So here, basically, you know, buy and sell. What do we need? You need a weapon. Okay. So, buy items. So they can use, like, quite a few weapons. For a pure caster, they can have a nice plethora of weapons. I want to get them a hand axe. Maybe a staff. Well, I already bought the hand axe, so. Armor, what can they use? Nothing. Leather gauntlets, leather boots, leather cloak. Let's get them a leather cloak. Crystal wand. So what do you have? So the druid and the sorcerer refuse to wear gloves. That's my role-playing element, because they're casters and it inhibits their magical casting. So boots, so that's all we can get for them. I think our sorcerer's pretty much all geared out. Yeah, that's pretty much all we can get them. Leather gauntlets, leather boots, cudgel, scale armor, and shield. That's good enough. We can buy them a helm, maybe. You want to keep your cleric well protected, because if your cleric goes down, you're gonna have a bad time. So we do have a backup healer. The druid can also cast heal spells. Yeah, so we have 2 healers, 2 magical damage dealers. What do you have? So you have a cutlass, scale armor, helm, leather gauntlets, leather boots. Let's get you. You can wear up to chainmail. Archers wear up to chainmail. Yeah, so let's buy them a bow. Let's get them. So there's no chainmail here, unfortunately. Oh, there's a wooden chainmail, but wooden sucks. So the how weapons in this game work, you have your base items and then you have enchanted ones. You have, like, you can get wood, bronze, iron, steel, silver, diamond, ruby, and that dictates the stats of it. This guy's pretty decked out. He's got a sword and shield, armor, helmet, and the whole thing. What does this guy have? Okay, so he has stuff we can't use. Let's sell. Sword. So he has gauntlets, boots, hand axe, and shield. He needs to buy scale armor. Barbarians can wear up to scale armor. It's the best they can wear. Our knight can use any weapon and armor in the game. The sorcerer is the most limited in what they can use. The cleric can use up to splint, which is excellent. Splint is the 3rd best armor in the game. So give him scale armor. Okay, he has everything. So elves get 2 extra spell points per level. And you want your arcane casters to have as much spell points as possible for many reasons. First, at the end game, there's these really difficult monsters that you can basically only hurt by using implosion. And the sorcerer's arcane has the implosion spell. So you want to be able to cast it as many times as you can. Okay, there you go. Pitiful 5 armor class. It's because their speed is really low. Speed contributes to armor class. And armor class is basically if you get hit or not by something. Okay, so we're all decked out. Now we have 2 ranged weapons, 2 bows. So we can cast 2 arrows. Now early game, you'll see bubble men. The first enemy you encounter is either the bubble man or a moose rat or an orc. And there's a bubble man just down here. And if he hits the sorcerer, he'll probably take out the sorcerer in 1 hit. There, took out our archer in 1 hit. Come on. There we go. So the color over the character here, green means full HP. Yellow means they have up to 66% HP. They have between 66 and 99, and red is less than 33% HP. And blue means unconscious, meaning they're not dead. They've been knocked out. They basically have no... Yeah, the character's portrait is bugged. It has like 1 pixel just on it. Weird. Yeah, so part of this channel is to showcase some of the bugs, and there's a lot of graphical bugs in the SNES version here. There's so many bugs in this game. Some are game breaking. You can randomly get like 10 million gold or 10 million experience points out of nowhere. Some of the puzzles and riddles here are broken. They're not worded properly. There's clues for some of the puzzles in a DOS game that you can find, but not in the SNES version. So it's really like they kind of like imagine the DOS game as a square and SNES as a circle. So they took the square, basically cut the corners off and tried to shove it into the circle hole, and in doing so they screwed up a lot of the stuff. So fortunately we have a heal spell, so we can bring them back up. So our cleric, let's bring it back. There we go. First aid does 6, heals 6 points damage. There you go. So you start off really weak in this game. You get a good amount of gold in that, but the moose rats in this game, like, you can encounter them. I'll show you over here. There. Written on the wall. You faithful subjects of King Righteous, deliver the ultimate power orbs to Castle White Shield. So one of the main quests in this game is you need to deliver power orbs to one of the kings. There's an evil king, a neutral king, and a good king. You need to choose who you want to support. So there. Behind this door there's a rat. I don't know if you can see it. Not really see it, but it's a moose rat, and he can wipe your party. Like, it's so easy to find him. In some of the other versions of the game, like the Turbo CD version, it's a piece of cake. Like, if you start off with a weak party, even that one bubble man can wipe you. Let's save here. We're in town. So I have some restrictions. There's only saving on the overworld or in towns. No saves coming. Yeah, no exploits. Oh crap. I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm a bit fuzzy minded today, but yeah. So there's some goblins here. Sorry, I said orcs. You do see orcs, but goblins first. Goblins are pretty easy, but at level 1 they can probably wipe a party. There. That's excellent. So basically you want to get to at least level 2 before you do anything. You don't want to fight the moose rats yet. And even orcs, you want to stay away from them. If you can. You can see there's a goblin hiding in the trees there. Okay, you can see them a little bit moving. There you go. And you can soften them up a little bit by shooting arrows at them. And you can see it's very like one square at a time, one move at a time type of deal. Now you can't go in the trees yet or the mountains. We need a skill for that. Some more goblins here. Let's try to shoot them down. Our barbarian really giving it to him. He's one-shotting these dudes. You get a little bit of gold, you get some experience. You'll see our experience is going up. It takes different amount of experience to level different characters. Pure casters tend to level faster, except the sorcerer, which is weird. They really, let me get the mouse out of the way here. They really didn't want the sorcerer to level fast because he's OP. Hybrid characters are slower to level because, you know, they have the advantage of having spells and decent physical combat. Barbarian and Knight level pretty fast. I think Ninja levels the fastest in the game. Barbarian and Ninja. Sorry, the Robber does. The Robber levels the fastest. And that's because, you know, they don't have spells. They're only decent at, oh crap, 3. You don't have any AoE spells either. Okay, one-shotted, good. So those are gonna deal all the physical damage. This guy, make yourself useful. Cast elemental arrow of fire. Ouch. Let's bring Archer back. Now, one thing in this game, in the DOS version, if you get knocked unconscious, your equipment breaks. In this game, it doesn't break, which I'm very thankful for because it's really annoying and costly. There's a few other goblins we can kill over here. In the DOS version, the enemies shoot back. They shoot arrows. Goblins and orcs will shoot arrows. There's an orc down the path here. We don't want to fight them just yet. Oh, yeah, I forgot he was down here, but just one, we can take care of him fairly easy. And you'll see as I move, it auto-maps. That's because we have the cartographer skill. It's not a great auto-map, but a rain-streaked pilgrim's wagon barely stands on its 4 wheels. Search inside. Friend, allow me to share with you my special creation. 'Tis a magical elixir that is guaranteed to give you strength for the battle. I ask him here 100 gold for a bottle of me liquid strength. Would you be interested in buying? No. So basically it gives you a might potion that boosts your might by like 5 or 10. I never buy it. It can be useful, you know, some places you need some might. Let's see, there's an orc. Gonna take one more step down the path. Crap, there's an orc. Which might be able to wipe our party. Wow. One-shotted that thing with an arrow, which is rare. So you'll see the X, basically the size of the X shows how much damage you do. There's goblins hiding in the grass here. How much damage you do. Oh crap. No, the orcs. No. Okay, there's some goblins. 2 orcs, I don't know. Might be bad news. So another thing, when you're outside, the time advances by 10 minutes each step. Yep. So if enemies are beside you and you take a step forward, they will jump you before you have a chance. So it's like a surprise attack. If you're not looking at them, they will jump you. And they got 2 rounds in, which there's a bug in this game that enemies get more rounds than they should, more attacks per round. And you can see how dangerous these guys are. Now I can't heal, nobody can heal. It's the best I can do is shoot an arrow, and we wiped. So 3 rounds, the 2 orcs wiped us. So you'll see how weak we are at the start here. Fortunately, we just saved, not... Okay, so restore saved game. Okay, so we need to fight that orc again. Also, what's up with our health? I thought we were fully healed, no? Okay, let's give a few more first aids. Now I doubt we're gonna one-shot that orc again. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes it does like when you heal it does ooh 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 and you see the little magic effect. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what the trigger is for that. One shot. Missed. One shot. Use this guy. Nice. Good job, Archer. Okay, so we don't want to take one more step. We want to be cautious here. But we want to fight the... goblins in here. Get some more XP. Oh. Whole round we missed. Okay, let's give some heals here. What's going on here? Ooh. Decimating blow. I'm having trouble with these 2 goblins. So unfortunately, when you're dead, you don't get XP. So, oh great. I didn't want to go the other way, and we didn't want to aggro those orcs. 2 orcs is much more dangerous than 3 goblins. Yeah, so our sorcerer's not going to get these XP points, which is unfortunate, but... this is our last heal. We'll need to resurrect him at a temple. So get out of here. Hopefully those orcs haven't been summoned. Those guys sideswiped us. Took on our 2 healers. This isn't good. Take him out. Take him out. Yikes. Come on, clubber. Okay. Yeah. So it's very difficult at level 1. It's hard to get to level 2 because you're so weak. Everything can basically anything can wipe your party. It all depends on, like, you know, if you get good or bad RNG for the attack rolls and stuff. First thing, let's raise this sorcerer dude. Fortunately, the game gives you a decent amount of gold to start with. 25,000. There you go. So, let's rest. Let's see, is anybody eligible to... oh, he might be. Yes, okay. 2. Yeah. So you'll see it's harder for archers to level up. They level slower. Everyone is eligible except for the sorcerer and the archer. The arcane casters have a hard time leveling. And we need our sorcerer to level most of all because, you know, anything can one-shot him at this point. Unfortunately, at night you can't do much. You have to wait until day. Everything's closed at night. You can take a peek in the guild, the Mages Guild here, Magic Guild. I don't know if we can buy anything yet at level 1. A wall of stone rumbles open to reveal the glowing eyes of the Guardian. Do you wish to peruse our spells? Let's see here. Oh, you can. So, a thing with hybrid casters too, it's twice as expensive to buy them spells as pure casters. Yeah, so our pure casters have all the level 1 spells already. Maybe... yeah, we don't want to give him anything. He's can do more damage with his weapon than with Elemental Arrow, and you don't need Awaken at this point. Detect Magic is, you know, it's not a priority. But one thing we can do to get a whole bunch of experience points is... there's a goblin encampment here we can... right there. A rain-streaked pilgrim's wagon barely stands on its 4 wheels. Search inside. The floor of the wagon is littered with bones and filthy stoneware, and the benches look to be set up as makeshift bunks. In one corner is a set of dented goblin armor. Set the wagon aflame. Let's burn down this home of the goblins. Ashes and glowing embers rise into the air, floating on the waves of heat radiating from the burning wagon. 2,500 experience each. And Clobber found some goodies, which will be very helpful at this point. Anything we get over and above the basic daytime, great. We can go and train now. Let's get inside, level up. Everyone should have at least 1 level up now. Training grounds. So in this game you reach a level, but you need to train to actually ascend to that level when you have enough experience. The ground shakes with the thunder of hooves as horsemen practice swordplay in mock cavalry campaigns. The Master of Arms yells above the clamor, "Do you seek training?" Clubber level 2, level 3. Dumpy is eligible for level 3. Iloa level 2, level 3. Salazar level 3. Merlidian. Yeah, so he died during the goblins, which probably was preventing him from reaching level 3 there. He didn't get that extra little XP, but at least he's level 2. You'll see our Barbarian has a whopping 54 HP, and Merlidian a pitiful 8. He doubled his HP, which is very helpful, but yeah. And you'll see our spell points are going up pretty rapidly too. Our Sorcerer, our Cleric, oh, cause yeah, our Cleric and Druid are level 3, so that's why they have more spell points than the Sorcerer. He's only level 2. So now we should be able to fight a few more baddies a little better. What's the day of the week? 7's day. Let's go kill a few more things. Maybe we can... We want to hit at least level 4 or 5 to feel sort of safe. One thing I do want to do... no, it's not. Can't do it yet. So, we'll roam over here a little bit. There's these guys over here. They're a little bit dangerous, but they give a nice amount of XP. It's the fungus. So you can see them hiding around the corner there. Usually you can cast an arrow and they move a step, but here unfortunately... Nice, one-shotted it. Let's save, because if you get in a group of 2 or 3 of them, it's gonna be a bad time. You See, there's something hiding in the mountains there. Okay, there's one. A little bit of damage. Like I said, the size of the X shows how much damage you do. Little X means a little bit of damage. Big X means a lot of damage. Same with in battle when you hit. It shows like the size of the X shows how much damage you actually do. It doesn't do damage numbers though. So you actually don't know how much you do. You know how much damage you do, like generally, but not precisely. Okay, come on, yes. Okay, so our sorcerer should be able to level now. Yeah, so what about you? Not quite yet. Oh. Yeah. I think if we move ahead, we're going to encounter 2 or 3 of them. Okay, just one. That's good. Elemental arrow. Let's burn this wild fungus. Good stuff. Let's see. I don't want to venture too far. We're gonna. I know there's a group hanging around here somewhere. So when you take a step, there you go. If there's things hiding around the corner or in the mountains or whatever, you can shoot an arrow. It passes 1 turn. Come on. Ooh. Didn't quite take him out. Miss. Actually, I'm going to try Flying Fist here. It's more accurate than their weapon. Nice. Flying Fist does, I think, 4 points of damage? Something like that. So at the top of the screen there, around the screen you'll see there's animated things. The animated dragon mouth means a danger sense. Means there's something like within my radius that's an enemy. And you have on the right, there's a little gremlin that shows when you can. Okay, so I think there's more fungus in the woods here somewhere. Okay, but they're not coming out. Yeah, he'll show you where there's weak walls and doors and stuff that can be smashed. And the other imp on the left, or gargoyle or whatever, it shows you when you're levitating. Yeah. And the 4 orbs in the corner, the red ones, shows you, they turn green when you have protection against a specific element. Fire, cold, electric, and poison. So I was hoping we could go to the bank, be back in time. The bank is open from 9 to 5, of course, banking hours. In this game you get 1% interest weekly, so any gems and gold you have in the bank, you gain interest, which in this game you need, because when you reach the higher levels, like in the 40s and 50s, it'll cost like 250,000 gold to raise a level. Right now it's only costing in the hundreds, but it'll be in the hundreds of thousands when you get really high level. So let's train, so we can actually fight some decent enemies. Nice. 4. Oh, you can't level yet. 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling a little fuzzy and woozy today. I only got like 6.5 hours sleep. I took a short nap like 30 minutes earlier, but I don't know. I'm feeling a little like almost like I'm high a little bit. It's weird. I don't know. My brain's just being a little weird today. Yeah, I wanted to check here. Great. So he actually has a few hit points now, the sorcerer, so he can take a hit or two. Our barbarian, massive HP. He's in the thousands late game. He gets in the thousands of HP. Yeah. So what can we do? I don't think there's any new stuff in the here. This is the same stuff we had earlier. Weird. I guess we can buy a helm. And we'll buy a leather cloak. There we go. Okay. Cleric has a helm, or knight has a helm. Give a helm to the archer. Archers get 1 less HP per level, but elves get 1 less. 2. Is it 1 or 2? So either 1 or 2 less HP per level, but they get 2 extra spell points per level if they're archers or sorcerers. Only 1 extra SP per level if they are oh yeah, here's the stuff we got earlier. If they are any other spellcaster. Sorry, my brain is just okay, let's equip you with a bow. So brass and bronze sucks. Leather cloak. Sorcerer, do you have one? So sharp katana. Katana, only the knight can use katana. Paladin, knight, ninja can use katana. Everything else will just sell as crap. But sharp. Let me check what that does. I have a thing open beside me here that shows. So sharp is +3 to accuracy. Okay. So, and katana is the best one-hand weapon in the game, so we'll give that. So give that to Clubber to sell. Sharp katana, excellent. Extra accuracy always helps. So we wanted to give you some more AC. Give you a helm. Oh, you already have a helm, okay. What about... I guess we'll give it to the barbarian then. The sorcerer and druid also refuse to wear helms. We'll give this to the cloak to the... They can only wear padded armor, which is sucky. Oh, they already have a leather cloak, so let's give that to a cleric then. Padded armor is like +2 to AC. It's the only armor they can wear. I mean, later you can get like better, like you can get steel padded armor. I mean, logically that makes no sense, but yeah. Okay, I'll give you the helm. Sell what you have. Great, so now we have 3 arrows. Okay. See what I mean? Like there's some weird back-end programming stuff, like we shot arrows and we got gems. I don't know, man. It's weird. Let's sell wooden belt. Wooden belt actually lowers your AC. Stuff like brass and stuff lowers your AC. There you go. bit better equipped. We should be able to take on moose rats now, with difficulty, but so the underground cavern in here is, what time is it? 8:30 p.m. So let's save here and push down the door and fight the moose rat. Get some nice damage from our barbarian. You're gonna want to cast. Let's do a cold arrow. Not so bad. Once you hit like level 4 or 5, you're a bit safe to start roaming around. Yeah, nice hit. Okay, so cast first aid. Oops. So bashing down a door removes 1 HP from you. That's why they're yellow. There's no need to heal just 1 HP. Yep. Whoa. Took quite a bit of damage there. Now there's more moose rats in here. There's a bowman. There you are. Now there's a bug in this game. If the enemies advance and shoot a ranged attack, and you shoot arrows, the arrows will never hit. After they shoot the range attack. I don't know why. It's a back-end programming glitch. So there's no sense to like shoot a ranged attack. It will never hit. So the best thing is to just like walk up to them. But in tight spaces with a lot of enemies, that's dangerous because other enemies will come out as well. Great. Soften them up a little bit. Nice. Get a hit. Let's try electric. Nice. Ooh. Knocked him unconscious in 1 round. Nice. Cleric's doing some nice damage there. Pure casters get quite a bit of spell points to play around with, which is excellent because magic in this game will save your butt. I mean, if you don't have at least an archer caster of arcane magic like the archer, nice, good job, knight. You know, they have all sorts of utility spells like time distortion. They can. Written on the wall, wanted, artifacts of good, reward offered, see Praethos in Castle White Shield. Yeah, so time distortion will bring you out of a battle and bring you to a safe place where there's no enemies and where you can rest. So it's extremely useful. They have a lot of utility spells like that. Sign on the door reads Skull Miser.
Friends, I am building a shrine to the 5 forces and need ornaments to adorn its columns. Will you help me?
Sure.
It is said there are silver skulls scattered about this isle. Bring me 5 and be rewarded. Find the silver skulls so I can finish my shrine.
Excellent. So he gives you golden experience for getting the skulls. Let's see. Do we have any level ups yet? Maybe? No. Let's check our barbarian. No. So I'm thinking we can probably go. There's not much else we can do at this point except go down into the cavern here. Now. Somebody has a torch. Who has the torch? I light the torch. So we can see. And save. A pit descends to caverns below the city. Enter the caverns. Yes. Ooh, our first dungeon. And your first encounter with poison. Ooh. It's a good thing we gave them high speed because they can take out. Shoot. Yeah, the bats poison you. Everybody missed except. Yeah. So you see poisoned. +1. So what status effects do in this game is. So they have even speed, both 20. Well, 19 now. So status effects won't kill you, they won't do damage. Well, they will kill you indirectly. They lower your stats. So +1 means +1 to the stats affected by poison, which is speed, endurance, maybe might. Yeah, might. And accuracy. Yeah. So it lowers speed, endurance, might, and accuracy. And like if you have +10, it will lower those stats by 10 points. And when you hit if any stat hits 0, you have a chance to instantly die. It's just the way the game is. Which makes sense because, you completely lose all your strength or all of your might. Uh-oh. Yeah, we should probably get some AoE spells before we take on. Great, now we're all poisoned. I mean, +1 poison isn't terrible, but you know what? It builds up. It adds up. Okay, let's take out this guy. Good. Green ooze gurgles in a barrel. Do you wish to dunk and search? Sure. I think this gives you experience, so we'll give it to the ones that level slow. 400 gold, nice. Sacred silver skull. So there's one of those skulls we've been asked to get. Take him out. Darn it. Come on. Yes. Now there's one barrel here that has poison that will damage you. I know which one it is. So we will avoid it. Like I said, I've been through these caverns hundreds of times probably. 1109. Yeah. So it probably gives you like 100 every time you search a barrel, 100 experience points. So we can make a little bit of way through the cavern here, but we'll have to come back and recharge, remove our poison, bash the door down. There's bats. And that's a trap in the way there, so we're going to take some damage. What we'll do, we'll heal up, make sure we're full health. Especially the sorcerer, because we'll certainly die from a couple hits of those swinging guillotine trap things. Spread around the burden of healing here. So Dumpy asks Wisp, can you see that I'm hurt? Would you mind passing on a bit of that healing magic of yours and heal my wounds? Wisp stands there, their eyes white as a ghost. Remember, they have no pupils. And says nothing. Suddenly, they stretch out their arm. Touch Dumpy. And Dumpy feels a surge of healing run through his body. Oh, he lost a lot of... the heck? How much HP does he have? Here is might, I believe. So So we'll give that to... It's 13. Oh, because he's poison -3. Okay. So he has 16 might. 16 might. Oops. We'll give it to the barbarian, I suppose. Might. Everyone else has an okay amount of might. I mean, 13 for sorcerer is excellent. What about you? Very low. 10. Yeah. So we'll give it... It could be accuracy. No, it's not accuracy. It's... Oh, it might be endurance. It's either might or endurance. Let's take our try here. Ah, there you go. So I think it's +5. Oh, Sacred Silver Skull. I think it's +5 might. Yeah. The thing, when you clear out enemies, they don't come back, they don't respawn, unless there is a spawn like the goblin encampment that we destroyed. If we would have left it there, if we would have cleared out the goblins and left it there for a period of time, the goblins would have respawned. But there is a bug that, like the barrel that I left, there was a bat on it. So if there's a square where there's an item that you can take, or open or whatever, and there's an enemy on it, the enemy will always respawn on that square until you activate the item. It's another bug in the game. So every time we come down in the cavern, the bat will be there. We don't have jump yet, so maybe we'll do some healing. And try. Two bats. Missed both times. Yes, one down. And everybody misses in the round. You don't have any damage spells. See what I mean? They like low level, they don't get really any decent spells. First aid is very helpful as a secondary healer. Other than that, they get some mostly utility spells at low level, but then later on they get later on they get some. Come on. There we go. Okay. Bats. So we can't back up, so we'll have to. So you can bring the enemies to you, just keep casting arrows and they'll move one square. And enemies will always come directly to you. They'll always... Okay, so I know there's 3 bats. If I take one more step. Here there's a few bats. No? Oh dear, oh no, that's bad. Take him out, take him out. Ah. Okay, this is bad. We're getting heavily poisoned here. Out? Yes. Okay, that's elemental arrow. Nice. Good job. Okay, so there's items here, there's stat boosts, but we're gonna... maybe we can clear out the rest of the bats. We'll give it a shot. But he took a significant amount of damage, more than 6 points of damage. I thought I still had the first aid on. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. So those barrels I think are poison. This one has an item. Scale armor. Probably like crappy scale armor. He's like poison +5. So you see his intellect is going down. Oh no, it doesn't affect intellect, sorry, but you see his accuracy is going down. If it hits 0, then he has a chance to instantly die. Burning scale armor, that's actually okay. So burning does, let me check it here. I have a equipment thing, it does +5 resistance fire. So who needs fire resistance? Not him. So he's the only. So scale armor is the highest that they can wear. So I guess we give it to the archer for now because they don't have any fire resistance. But then again, we don't need any fire damage at the start anyway. Where do we see the first fire damage? I think in Slither Cult Stronghold. They have the candles. There's like candles that shoot fire. Burning scale armor. Yeah. Which probably go in like level 10 or so. So yeah, this episode maybe we'll clear out the cavern here. The Fountainhead Cavern. Okay. You can see the bat there. Ooh. I think there's like 3 to 5 bats over here. Darn it. And our accuracy is going down to save our spell points to heal. Arrow. Good job. Yeah, it's not looking good. And we can't rest because rest increases the poison in your body. It gets worse. And you can do it. Darn it. How about you? Okay. Well, you can heal the sorcerer. Oh my goodness. Why are you getting so many rounds in? Take him out. Yes. Okay, let's do some healing here. We might not even have enough HP to weather the traps. That's what I'm worried about. The traps well, our barbarian, at least our barbarian is going to survive. He has a crap ton of HP. At least he'll be able to carry us. Drag 5 other adventurers by the hair out of the cave. Scared to look at how much poison we have. It's +10. Look at our accuracy. Very poor. I wonder if anyone's gonna die. Nobody's at 0. Oh. Yeah, our sorcerer can die anytime. Like, just drop dead. Same with our gnome. Yeah, we're in a bad spot here. We don't... Oh, 3 more? Come on. Okay, 1 down. 2 down, 2 down. Yeah, we're like in the minus now. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. I always misremember. One of these increases intellect, one of these increases personality, and I always forget which is which. Okay, this is personality. Actually, I said I wasn't gonna exploit, but Save scum. No, we're just gonna do it. It's like as if I didn't. This is personality. I'm not sure. We'll try it. Yes, it is personality. Now we'll see if it actually added to personality or intellect. It did add to personality. Good. So in the SNES version, when you get personality from like barrels and stuff like that, this is intellect. Excellent. More spell points. So let's get out of here. Actually, what is this? Teach you to find hidden doors. I don't know if anyone has that skill. Give that to the archer, maybe? Maybe to the druid, I don't know. They can sort of sense those kind of things. They're in touch with nature. Okay, so here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we survived that. Let's get down here. Let's get this poison out of us. Maybe some levels. Who knows? Let's heal the poison right away because the sorcerer might drop dead. Oh yeah, our might is low. We have trouble bashing the door down now. Okay, good. So poisoned we can barely bash down weak, great doors. Okay, let's get this poison out of our body here. And it's night. So we can buy some new spells now that we've leveled. We have a chance to, if we can reach there before it turns day. Oh yeah, we got lots of time. Yeah. Our archer has a little glowy pixel in her hair. I don't know why, but it's a bug. Yeah, so Energy Blast is an excellent single target spell that you'll use throughout the whole game. It levels with you, so the damage is dependent on your level. Create Rope, very useful. Toxic Cloud, the first AoE spell that you get. Sleep, never use sleep. Buy spells. So you see, they don't really get any good spells. Well, they get Elemental Arrow, so they can use a damage spell. Create Rope, it's utility, sleep. I'll give that to them, why not? I don't know. I never use sleep though. So, Cure Wounds, it's a more powerful version. It does 15 HP. First Aid does 6. Sparks is an electric type AoE. Protection from elements. Self-explanatory, protects you from elements. Pain is like Flying Fist, but does more damage. Suppress Poison, this will be very useful. So Suppress Poison doesn't cure poison from your characters. They will still be poisoned, but it will reduce the severity. So when you have like +9, it removes, every time you use it, it removes 3 instances of severity. So if you have +9, you use it. You have +6, you use it again, you have +3, you use it again, you'll go down to +1, but it won't remove it from your body. So we'll give this guy Energy Blast because it's just such a darn good spell, even. And Toxic Cloud AoE is very useful for anybody. But yeah, anything else you don't need. It also tells you like spell info. Exudes a noxious cloud around a group of monsters so foul they will choke away their very existence. Basically it does 10 points of poison damage to every person. The greater your skills, the more devastating the blow of this pure energy blast. Crisping death is delivered to its wretched recipient. That sounds really awesome. But it's like blast of pure energy, and it does like 2 to 6 points of damage per level of your character, I think, something like that. So level 4 you can do up to 24 points of energy damage. Yeah, we could probably level, but we need to wait for daytime. Probably sleep. Healing will restore, like temple healing restores your HP but not your SP. There's nothing else we need to do at night, so let's sleep. Level up. It's Wednesday. Wednesday the smithy gets a new shipment, so we can check, probably get a 4th bow. Sorry, no, we can only use 3 bows actually. The pure casters can't use bows. The archer, knight, and barbarian can use bows. Oh, we're so close to level 28. Oh, jeez. Okay. Actually, what we can do, yeah, we can bring back the silver skulls, which will give us XP. And what is it? It's 8:30 a.m. Need to wait for 9 a.m. for the bank to open. So let's get this guy his skulls.
Ah, yes, me shrine is almost complete. The favor of the forces will be upon you.
4,000 gold and 4,000 experience, so everyone should have gained a level. Kind of feel bad, there's no human in our party. I didn't really think of that ahead of time. Usually I do a paladin, a human paladin. Because human is a good sort of midway. Like gnomes will get 1 less HP per level but 1 more SP per level, so use that for your pure casters, gives you more SP. Dwarves, you have 1 less SP per level, 1 more HP, mainly for fighters, or if like a spellcaster you don't really want to use magic. The other ones are so close. I feel a bit lightheaded. It's weird today. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so a human doesn't get any extra HP, doesn't lose HP, doesn't get extra SP, doesn't lose SP. So they're like a good midway between, like, if you want to have like both spell points and HP. So I usually use it for like a ranger or a paladin, or sometimes an archer, depending on sort of what you want to focus on, more magic or more fighting, or so what else? Oh yeah, let's go to the bank here. I know a place we can actually level. There's a place here, an arena. Actually, first let's get some more cartographers in our party. Make the knight cartographer. In here, odd jobs. You can work. It gives you like 50 gold and a week passes. So if you ever want to like pass time quickly, go in there. You can pass a week. Zahab's vaults. Zahab, keeper of the gold, sits behind a pile of coins, guarded by the mighty Miron. Welcome to my humble vaults. Can I help you? Sure. I wonder what level Miron is at. Like level 90 or something. Oh no, probably not that high, like 40. So I want to deposit quite a bit of gold to start, and gems. You don't use many gems at the start. Gems are used for, you can buy stuff with gems, but it's also used for spell casting. Actually, we can drop in like, you get 1% interest, so 196 and 4 gems per week. not a lot yet, but later on you can get like 5 million gold in the bank, which is like 50,000 gold a week. What was I saying? Yeah, gems, spellcasting, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, so you see on the left is how many spell points it casts, and then there's a dash, and on the right is how many gems it casts. So Toxic Cloud costs 1 gem, Energy Blast costs 1 gem. Let's see here. Protection from Elements, 2 gems, Sparks 1 gem, Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds casts a gem? Costs a gem? I never knew that. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, so actually, let's hold on. Let's not do the arena. I'm just gonna focus on finishing this cave here, so we don't drag on the for a long time. Actually, let's check the Tuesday. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a buff. The temple can buff you, but first we're gonna visit this dude, see what he has. Anything interesting? Probably nothing. He never has anything good. Ooh, static flail. Can use that for the cleric, or even on the barbarian. So static does +4 electric damage, and in this game, weapons with an elemental enchantment also gives you a resistance bonus. Now I don't know if that's a bug or not. It's not in the subsequent games, but so it gives you energy, electric resistance as well. Crystal plate mail. That's way too expensive. So plate mail is the best armor in the game. It's also the most expensive. And crystal is a +1 modifier, so we don't need anything here. Helm, crystal crown, crystal's +1. Helm is already +2, but a crown has no AC, but the crystal makes it have 1 AC. So, but yeah, we don't really need anything. Maybe we'll buy another rope and hooks. Yeah. Potion of curing. I think we have enough. We have 2 healers in the party, so. And we're gonna get our buff here. So it's Tuesday. So how the temple works is in Might and Magic 4 it buffed the whole party, but here it just buffs 1. So each person needs to donate twice. Because it's Tuesday, so you donate depending on the day of the week, and the buff they give you depends on the day of the week as well. So on Wednesday you get a +1 buff, day 2 you get +2 buff, and vice versa, up to +10. Now here, so you see favored power shield, Kirk's boost, heroism, power shield, lowest incoming damage by 2, straight damage reduction, that's great. Cleric's boost. Okay, heroism is plus damage, so 2 extra damage on every hit. Favored is +2 to hit. Cleric's boost is +2 to AC. Now, in the DOS version, so Nintendo censored a lot of the stuff, so the spells in this game are different, and the buffs. I think in the DOS version you have Divine Fave. No, it's Cleric's boost. Favored. I don't remember. I always forget. But it has more of a religious connotation. But it's Nintendo never allows religious stuff in there. Where is it? It's not on the wall. Ah, there we go. Written on the wall. The call of adventure is a call to roam. Return again by saying home. So there's a magic mirror in here that if you put in keywords it teleports you around. To get back here is get back here is home. We put in home in the mirror. Okay, so let's use a torch. We have rope and hooks. If you don't have rope and hooks, you can just cast create rope. It does the same thing. And you'll see the bat. He's back there, like I said. Because there's a barrel there, we didn't activate. If we activate the barrel, the bat will stop respawning. But all the other enemies are gone. So we have to hit this trap. If you have enough buff, like power shield buff, you can avoid damage from those. How much damage do they do? Come on. It does straight damage that you can't resist. 69. So it does. So we have a +2, so 3. So it does 5 damage each. If you have +5 power shield or up, you completely avoid damage from those. And there's a crap load of goblins here. Might and Magic likes to throw a lot, especially Might and Magic 6 and 7, where it's a combination of real time and turn-based. Yeah. But I know Might and Magic 1, Might and Magic 2, you could fight up to like 500 of a certain enemy in one battle. But it was more of like a text-based game. Then here the graphics are different. But yeah, 3, 6, 9. So there's about 12 to 15 goblins in here. So we have nobody that can pick. Here, it's a select character to pick the lock. We have nobody with thievery, so we have no choice but to bash down the door. Now I forget what that is. I think that might be endurance? Maybe? It's hard to remember what every barrel does. Direction sense. We already have it, but we'll give somebody else a second direction sense. I'm going to avoid giving stuff to the archer because we're going to make the archer our thief. Because archers, elves get a +10 bonus to thievery. Because they're so like nimble and agile, I guess. But later on there's a, you can pay like 100,000 gold and get every skill in the game, including thievery. So we're gonna avoid giving our archer. I think dwarves get a +5 to thievery. Gnomes get +5 as well. So we could give it to like, well, we'll give it to the archer. I think it's better. But direction sense. We'll give it to, I don't know, you. 2 people with sense unseen dangers. We already have it. I think 2 of us can already sense unseen dangers. Oh no. So gnomes start with spot secret doors. Whoops. Yeah. It's so slow, the transitions in this game. Skill. So who can sense unseen dangers? Direction sense. Is it our dwarf? Yeah, he has danger sense. So dwarves automatically get danger sense. Give that to the barbarian too. Sure. There's 2 barrels here. I think one has gems and one has gold. Someone to get the sorcerer that XP, but so you see on the right there, his arm is scratching up and down. This is why. Oh, rats, 2 of them. Yes, took 1 down. 1 hit. Yes. So the thing about the barbarian is they get the most hits per round, Level 4, they have 2 hits per round, so they get to attack twice. Every time I hit the attack button, they attack twice. Everyone else has 1 attack per round right now, but your class also determines how many hits per round you get. After a certain amount of levels, you get another hit per round. So Barbarian and Ninjas get the most hits per round, followed by Knight. Then your hybrid fighters like Archer. Sorcerer is the worst. They're the worst fighter. So what's in here? I don't remember if it's like an item or a boost. If it's a boost, it's probably endurance. So let's... luck. Okay, well, it's fine for now. I think there's bats in here. Yes. You want to keep your distance and use your arrows when you can. Okay, so all these have poison in them, except for 2. There. Clowbar found a box. A box of what? Cape. So a box and a cape, eh? Let's see. Cape. Wooden charm box. Ooh. So charm gives +5 to personality, but you lose AC because it's wooden. Let's see, where's wooden? So -3 AC. So that's a big hit at this. We'll hang on to it. We'll use it maybe once we get more AC. Bronze cape sucks. Bronze is -1 to AC, and a cape is +1 AC, so it's basically nullifies. So I'll give that to Wisp at some point when they get more AC. Right now their AC is really low, so I don't want to sort of make their weakness worse. Anyway. Great, so we're making some progress. It's not a long dungeon here. Sidestep. Take the hit. Got some bats. A bat. Now let's do a round of first aid. Goblins and bats. Come on, take him out. Yeah. To map out a square, you need to step on it. So, nice. There's goblins here. Search. It's a safe barrel. Give the experience to the ones that are harder to level. So that is a accuracy boost, which I want to save for later, because there's a guy that will train you up to 25 accuracy, and we can use it after. So we can get everybody to 25 and then use it to get up to 20. It's +5, so we get up to 30. If we use it before, then we can only get up to 25, so... Oh no. Take him out. Vampire Vampire. Hey, it hit us again. Shouldn't have. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this. Here's where you learn swimming. You need swimming to go through shallow water. How much is it? Like 250 gold? 200. We have enough to get everybody to swim. Humans start with the swimming skill, but yeah, so it's gonna cost 1200. This is pretty much an essential skill. That's why you get it so early. Ah, there's another guillotine. Now, the Skull Miser gives you the password when you give him 5 skulls. What would be the word for me if ever the other side you see rats? I know it. Like I said, I've played this game so many times. In this early dungeon here, I've been through it probably 100 times. So this is a stat boost. I don't remember. Could be endurance. I think it's endurance. Let's give it to the sorcerer. Oh, speed. Okay. Still useful for a sorcerer. You want them going first in the round because, well, they have some very powerful spells that they can take out the enemies with. Plus, speed adds to AC. Now here, probably have some rats, I think. Yeah. Now he's the fastest we have. Ooh, nice damage there. Wait, I think I forgot to equip my stuff I bought from the... I remember I got like an electric flail or something. I was just thinking about that. Yeah, let's do a bit of first aid here. Also, we're near the boss of the cavern. The fight maybe like 6 more moose rats, and then we'll reach the Rat Overlord, which is like a super buffed up moose rat. We can handle it, especially buffed like this. We can definitely handle Rat Overlord. So first aid, I have Cure Wounds, which heals faster, but first aid is the most mana efficient heal spell in the game. So that's why I take the time to cast it. It saves your spell points, especially low level. Oh yeah, Clubber can use a lot more healing. Good enough. Oh, he's full. There's another barrel here, which could be speed, it could be endurance. I think it... if it's endurance, I want to give it to the sorcerer. I think it's speed, actually. We'll give speed to the barbarian. It was endurance. Well, anyway. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, 24. So, one thing I need to be careful of is I want to keep my might and endurance under 24 for every character, because there's a shrine you get later, and if you're under 50, it will give you 25 bonus to the stat. So the might and endurance, there's a shrine for might, a shrine for endurance. So if you're 24 or under, you can use it twice. So you get plus 50. If you're, like if I was 25 here, I could only use it once. I'd get to 50. If I'm 24, I can get to 74. So it's quite a significant, yeah, so I don't think there's any more speed boosts in here. I think the rest are endurance. So we'll give an endurance to the knight and the sorcerer. And I think there's a barrel or two for luck as well. So what's everybody's luck? I don't think anybody has terrible luck. I like to give people decent luck. 15, 16. Yeah, they've got some decent luck. Except you. But you, there's a reason why you have low stats. So we can buff you later. Actually, we can use that accuracy on Wisp right now. Because it's only a little bit later that we get whatever. Yeah, okay. So there's 2 more moose rats here. Cavern time. No. 1 down. Come on, you can do it. Oh. There's more moose rats over here. If we're lucky, we can take them out from range. If we get good rolls on our attack here. Not too hard, one on one. Okay, so one of these, they might be both endurance. I think one is endurance and one is luck. I know this one is endurance. So we'll give that to the sorcerer. So, yes. Give you some extra HP. Oh no, he's at 25 endurance. Oh, I should have looked. Oh well. I mean, he's a sorcerer, elf. He should have low. So, if anyone is 20 endurance, they shouldn't take it. 14. You need to be 14 or lower. Okay, so anyone else can use it. We'll give it to the cleric to do the other one. Just so they have some HP to live. Especially at low levels like this. It might be luck though. No, endurance, okay. Dumpe found a skull. So we're almost at that Rat Overlord. We have a group of 3 rats here. Let's check our HP on the 2 guys. Yeah, they can use maybe 1 first aid each. Oh, it's just 2 of them. 3. Yes. Okay. So the Rat Overlord is just up ahead. Yeah, we said we weren't gonna save in dungeons, so here, let's top ourselves up. Kill the Rat Overlord, and then that'll be it for this episode. We're almost at 2 hours now. Yeah, I wanted to check I still have that electric flail or whatever. Static flail. Who do you want to give that to? So static is +4. Oh yeah, it was +4 electric damage. We'll give it to this guy for now. There. Anybody else have anything I forgot to equip? Wooden charm box, yeah. Ladder to Fountainhead. Leave this haven of night prowlers. Here we go. Ooh, did some good damage there. So we're not gonna mess around here. We're gonna take out the energy. Energy blast. Barbarian. Nice hit there. Do physical. Ouch. What about you? Let's check our HP. Does anybody need healing? Not too bad. Let's just wall up on this guy here. Nice. This energy blast will definitely take him out. No? It's been a bad roll. There we go. No. So this is where Morphose is. Gems sit in the corners of the chest. Glow with power. Open the lid. Now, I made the conscious choice to not have someone with thievery in our party, so we can't release Morphose, but we've unofficially cleared out Fountainhead. We just need to come back later in the game when we have thievery, which will probably be around like, I don't know, episode 15 or 20, because it's in the shrine where you get all the skills. Is in a very dangerous dungeon. There's enemies called Evil Eye that do a massive amount of magic damage to you. And yeah, they're dangerous. Actually, yeah, see, the goblins always respawn because I didn't activate that barrel, so the enemy's on that square. It's a bug. Maybe I will give that to accuracy 7. That's pitiful. Yeah, I mean, it's just 5. And it's still like a little bit before we get to the place. We could probably go there right now, but it costs 1,000 gold each time you want to train, and it only raises your accuracy by 1. This bat should be back here, so it costs like 10 plus 10 to your AC will be 10,000 gold. So it gets costly. This guy, we have his skulls, so he's gonna tell us the password.
Aha! Now I can finish my shrine. Blessed by the forces will you be. Use the password rats in the cavern below. And if you find more skulls, bring them to me for further reward. lovely skulls. Maybe someday we'll unlock the power of their secrets. Don't forget to use rats in the cavern below this town. There, 6,000 gold, 6,000 XP. Should have some level ups. We'll do that next time. We're already at 2 hours. There's a storehouse there full of rats and bubble men. It has 2 chests. We can't open a chest yet, though, but we can get the XP from it. What time is it? 4:43 p.m. Let's go to the bank, deposit some of our newfound gold. Gems. Oh, we only have 8 gems in the party. Gold. So let's deposit like 9602 gold. Wait. 9602. Huh? Wait, let's withdraw. That's 9,602. It says we have 19,000, right? Am I hallucinating? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one, I think. I told you I'm tired. I don't know. Just put in there. Yeah, 8 gems should be enough for now. We're gonna find some more along the way. Especially once we, in the next town, which is where we'll be going soon enough, we can get the skeletons. Skeletons drop 5 gems each, so yeah, we're gonna level up. Should have some level ups here, yes. 5, dump it. 5. Great. So once you reach level 5, you know, you're starting to feel a bit secure. You know, things like moose rats and bubble men won't kill you. Great. So Meridian now has 40 HP. Wait, why do you only have 5 AC? I thought you had 7 AC. I think that's because we had the boost to our AC. So let's sell our items and then I'll end the episode. Dumpe. Sir Dumpe, I now crown the Knight of the Court. Let's see, anything to buy here? Looks like you got a new shipment in. Nothing. Yeah, crystal plate mail. We're not gonna buy that because it's just ridiculously expensive. We'll probably find a plate mail sooner or later. And crystal plate mail is not much better than the regular plate mail. Yeah, well that's it. That's hopefully that was a nice introduction to Might and Magic here. I don't remember if I showed at the start of the video, but This is Might and Magic 3 Isles of Terra Super Nintendo box art for the video game. You can see you have a sorcerer, maybe a knight and an archer there, represented. And then there's a dragon. In this game there's a dragon lord, which is an optional boss, probably one of the strongest enemies in the game. That we may or may not fight. It's optional. I don't want to extend this for like 100 episodes, but here's the map of the Isles of Terra, and we start all the way at the top left at Fountainhead, and basically we need to make our way down the main road, that big thick path there, all the way down. Baywatch is the second town, and then Waldebar is the third town, all the way at the end of that road. And then you take a boat, you go to Swamp Town, which is the rightmost center. The rightmost center. Swamp Town is in there. And the fifth town is in the Fiery Isle. It's magically protected. It's called the... I don't know what it's called. Yeah. Anyway. There's a lot of optional stuff here in the game. Some of the islands are sort of optional to visit. Yeah, that's the some of the game art. Let us save here. Yes, I always save twice. I don't know why. Well, that's it. That'll be the end of this episode. Thank you for joining myself, WilNF, and on this adventure through the Isles of Terra with our 6 hardy adventurers. And tune in for the next episode of Might and Magic 3 Isles of Terra. So, you all have a great day.